States.
So you support Team USA here, apparently?
Yes, I do.
Is this your first year at Battle of the Nations?
No, it is not my first year. I was in France 2 years ago.
We know that there is a women's category. Have you thought of becoming a fighter yourself?
I have thought about it quite a bit, actually. I've done some other kinds of fighting, and I think this is going to be the next step for me.
How many fighters are there in your team?
We have about 30. Yeah.
How has the, well, maybe you know about this, how has the strategy of Team USA changed since, for example, last year or 2 years ago?
We're getting really solid with our clubs. Couple of the first few times we came, didn't have distinct clubs, and now our clubs are really tightening up a lot, which is really awesome to see.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Fighters ready.
And we're going out to Canada, who rush into these Germans. Big, powerful shots from these weapons, the axes and maces. But there are a couple of pole arms and falchions, however. And still these Germans are holding up very, very well. But Canadians now hacking away at the German, trying to get the fighter down. And there's a stop there. There's a break in the action there from the Canadian, but it will be continued. And that's a big takedown there for Canada, who now have the advantage. And another German fighter is taken down. And one more, and the Canadians. There's been a pause there.
Fight.
And the fight resumes, and nobody's noticed.
Fight.
Well, these things happen when you get a break like that. Sometimes you're not aware of it, and of course, when it restarts, you may not be aware of that. Great takedown there. Stunning display by the Canadian team.
4-0 Canada. Fighters, please get ready for the second round.
And there's a break there. The marshals saw potentially dangerous situation, so had to break up the action. See some great aggression from this Canadian team.
Medics, please come to the list. Medics, please come to the list.
Another minor injury there. And apart from what we saw earlier, that huge blow to the German decision who lost his helmet. And of course, then the German is being assisted off. He's got quite a limp there. And the Night Marshals taken to the list once more. See the authenticity marshal just on the left there, ensuring that all weapons and armor are okay to fight with. These include finer details like any or amounts of rust on any part of the armor. Of course, it's each fighter's responsibility to take the best of care with the equipment that he uses, or she uses. And it'll be interesting to find out if any weapons have been refused so far. I think there was an issue with one of the teams yesterday who had the blade of an axe which was too long, which is longer than the admitted 7 centimeters. Of course, the maces cannot be above a certain weight. Swords instead, logically, cannot be sharp for obvious reasons. But in any case, even historically speaking, swords in medieval times that knights used were never sharp apart from the point. It was the idea of striking with a sharp blade. It would have just put the sword itself at risk, whereas the point was always kept sharp to attack the more delicate areas of the armor, so that knights could strike in the groin, armpit, or throat.
We have to wait for the medic's decision.
And
whether injured in previous fight German fighter could continue or not. Why? Because if he's injured, that was illegal move which injured him. The fighter who injured him will get a red card, and after red card, his team will be fighting with one person less. So before we start next fight, we have to know whether it is red card or not. So please, be patient.
Well, that's we're taking a couple of moments there, and if there is a red card, then there will be big problems for Canada there. Went through an illegal move, and Canada will find themselves with a disadvantage. We've seen a few yellow cards already in the various categories, but never a red card. And this could be the first time, and even so, even if the fighter is not badly injured by that illegal move, well, it should justify a red card in any case. But the decision now goes to the medics. It'll be interesting to see a replay of that move, but I'm not sure how many of the marshals actually saw it. Please bear with us a few moments while we wait for the response from the medics, which will be passed to the night marshal and then announced over the speaker system. You can see here some great movement from the Canadians, but the Germans managing to push them towards the list there. There's a great kick that came from the Canadian team. I don't think we'll be able to see where the illegal move came. But of course, if the Canadian fighter gets a red card, and that's it. Tournament over. Which would be a great shame, having travelled such a long way to get here. And of course, any fighter getting a red card will be very frustrated and angry with him or herself. And the rules here, of course, are for the safety of the fighters, and now that we have to wait for the decision from the medics about the condition of the German fighter. That doesn't bode well. Bear with us.
The injury of German fighter is not so serious to give red card for that, so we will continue 5 versus 5.
And the decision has been made there that the injury to the German was not serious and therefore doesn't warrant a red card. However,
Fighters ready.
there is a grey area there in the rules about what the judgment is of what a serious injury is and what isn't. So it's 5 versus 5 and a round here. Again, the Canadians going for some sumo. There's a nice rush from the Canadian coming around the back there. Great shove from the Canadians there into the list barrier. And a German fighter is taken down, and there's a double takedown now. Canada with the advantage. And the fight's been ended.
3-0 Canada.
And there are a number of double takedowns then.
2-0. The victory goes to Canada 1.
Great victory there for Canada.
And next on the list, Czech Republic 1 versus New Zealand 1, Ukraine 2 versus Australia 3, and Israel 1 versus Finland 2. Fighters, please get ready and come to the list.
Hi, we know that you are from Team Germany. Right now, one of the fighters has been, has left the list. What has happened?
One of the Canadians hit him twice or 3 times on his foot, and now we're gonna check if it's broken or not. We hope not, but in that case, he won't continue the tournament.
Do you think the Canadian fighter will get the yellow card, or?
I hope so, because foot is not, it's not allowed. And they all know that, yes, it can happen. We all know that. But if it happens twice or 3 times, that's no accident.
We wish him good recovery.
Thank you.